Okay, this is Francois McKenzie. Francois, again, he's a midfielder. Played some soccer early on, but then really got into it after the earthquake. He's probably got one of the most heart-wrenching stories of anyone. He was working in a t-shirt factory, 453. Earthquake happened. He's supposed to get off at 5. A big post, probably something much bigger than this, actually fell across his left leg. He was trapped. He stayed there all night long. Folks, if you can imagine being trapped. It's one thing, an earthquake, it takes place, but then there's what they call aftershocks. So again, these huge aftershocks, 6.0, 6.2, which is really another earthquake, keeps happening. He's there all night long, pinned under this post, no way to get himself out. His friends come and call his name the next morning, McKenzie. And he's managed to help them find where he's located. It turns out I guess there was like a balcony or kind of a 2-story part of this t-shirt factory, so he's actually trapped underneath the balcony. So they come in and they assess the situation. They try to pull him out, but there's no way they can pull him out from under this heavy post. So the only thing they can do is cut off his leg. So they go, they find a saw and a knife, and they come back to start to work on him. No anesthetic. They cut his pants and take his t-shirt off and use it kind of a tourniquet above the knee, and they begin to saw. The only thing is, when they start sawing, then there's this aftershock. And so again, they're afraid the whole building's going to come tumbling top of them. They go outside, they wait 15, 20, 30 minutes till it's calm, and then they come back. He told me it took 2 hours with that dull saw cutting his leg. He said finally, when it was almost cut, the people running out, he's there obviously in terrible pain. He just said, I just kept crying, oh God, save me. Jesus, save me. And somehow or another he didn't pass out from shock. So finally, when it was almost cut and the friends had run off, he finished cutting his own leg. EMS waiting outside the door, right? Ambulance waiting outside, take him to the hospital, right? 6 days before he finally got medical help. So I told Rick, don't worry about these guys needing pity. They don't need any mercy. These guys are tough as nails. He's got a small child, wife to take care of. And then this thought, now I'm disabled. Now I'm one of those people that have to go beg on the street. If I'm lucky, somebody will give me a few coins to live on. That was what was going through his mind. Until around the month of June, somebody from the Haiti Amputee soccer program, like coach, actually saw him hobbling on the street and said, McKenzie, we need you. Come try out for amputee soccer. I'll never forget, on the 14th of August when we made the final selection and he was chosen, later that night his dad found a cell phone from somewhere and called to say, thank you for selecting my son. Great men. You're in the company of some great people, folks. People have been through unbelievable pain, suffering, and yet still can find something to say about. You still say, I'm willing to travel to VAs and Wounded Warrior programs and whatever to give hope to people, especially this man here that went through so much. Merci beaucoup.